अच्छा मैंने अभी कर दिया, देखिए स्टार्ट।
And you can WhatsApp also from here.
और
चलो यार शुरू करें, हो गया टाइम।
आ गया आ गया। या आई स्टार्टेड इट।
Send the link so I can check.
इसी के ग्रुप में मैं भेज रहा हूँ।
You know, we should market this fact.
जरा देख,
Subscribe to our YouTube channel also.
कैन यू चेक?
Commentary करता है ना? You can tell them to subscribe to our YouTube channel, njsbcl.ec, whatever channel you are using to stream. Link भेजा क्या? कहाँ? वो वीकेंडर में ही डाल दो। हाँ? क्या? मैच बॉल? बोल। Old ball. I can hear you.
कैन यू हियर मी?
Old ball.
उसमें वॉइस आ रही है? You got the link?
No. Yeah, I started. I got it. देखो वीकेंडर्स के लिंक कब ने भेजा है? वीकेंडर्स कब ने? तू बोलना यार एड्रेस देना। Yeah, I started. इसी के ग्रुप में मैं भेज रहा हूँ।
So NJSBCL, this is Amin reporting for Weekenders League cricket match finals between NJ Stars and DareDevils. DareDevils is led by Vipin Bhardwaj. He's a keeper today. And NJ Stars will be led by Sunny Desai. He is the top bowler of the league. NJ Stars yesterday won their semi-final games in the main league against NJ Tigers, and it's pretty much the same team that they had yesterday. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, please tell us if the audio is fine. Once again, this is NJSBCL presenting you to live final games weekender league between NJ Stars and DareDevils. We'll try to cover the game as much as we can. We're restricted due to rain. So game's about to begin, couple more minutes. We have DareDevils who have won the toss, elected to field, obviously because the field is very wet at this point, and I think they are going to try to restrict the total, maybe close to under 70s for them to be working fine. We joined here today by Imran, captain of NJ Stars. Imran, what do you think of the outlook of the game today?
It's a little bit wet, but I think it should be alright though. The ball is traveling. So I think it should be okay.
What's the target you guys are looking to achieve?
I mean, in practice the ball was going even though the outfield is really wet, but you know, 100. I think 100 would be a good target. The ball travels, so.
Perfect. So Imran's looking to bat around 100, and hopefully they can get it. Rahil is the first man in. Who's on the non-striker end with Rahil today?
Arif.
So Arif will be the second batsman in. We are going to try to get as much as coverage on the ball as possible for viewers to see. Like I said, we are restricted by the rain and not having the equipment out in the rain. We are streaming this live from the trunk of a car. So we will try to move camera as and when needed. We'll try to follow the ball, capture it as much as we can. So Rahul, I'm sorry, Rahil is the one facing, 2 balls up. He's a left-handed batsman wearing a helmet. Played down the leg, easy single. Keeper Vipin, who's also the captain. I think there's a trend for captains to be wicket keepers at this time. Arif is a new batsman in. It's a right-handed batsman to complement for the left-handed Rahil. Single. The bowler has a long run up, although it's wet here, but he is continuing with a longer run up. Played straight to the bowler, returned back. So score is 13 at the end of 1 over. New bowler in is Mittal. So Mithil is bowling a very straight line down to the right-handed RF. Mithil again has a very long run up, as you can see. I'm going to try cover it as much as I can. Try to go down the leg, couldn't connect straight to the keeper. Let's try to get some close up on the bowler as he takes his run up back. A quick start. You see, the ball is traveling today, and there's a bit of a bounce on this wicket too. Very recently they changed the turf on this field, and this ground has become much more playable in rainy condition because of the new turf. Once again, Mithil coming in. Tried to glide down the third man, completely missed. Ball went right over the batsman. Couldn't connect. If the rain stops, I can bring in a little more closer. At this point, Mithil is bowling a very straight line. Seems like it might be a maiden over or maybe just one run off this over. So score is 2 runs at the end of, 4 runs at the end of 2 overs. Rahil playing an easy shot down the ground for a single. It's a good ball. Arif is taking his time to get settled. He's not taking any big shots at this time. He is a big hitter of the ball though. Tried to cut in down to the third man, easy single. Arif is actually looking for a second. Rahil turns him back. Just one off this ball. Rahil on bat, going outside, but the bowler kept it a little short. Rahil couldn't get the length, played it straight to a fielder. Down the leg, it's going to be called a wide. So Rizwan is the umpire today for this game. Rizwan is also one of the EC members at NJSBCL, and they all love cricket essentially, and that's the reason they are out here volunteering, unpaid, on a rainy day. Rahil comes out again, takes a quick easy single on a short long off. Between the breaks, I'm going to try and focus on some of the fielders, some of the managers that are here out today playing. It's been quite a journey for all of these guys through the year. Arif on strike, played through the gap. Rahil refused the single. No runs. So this ball is a red ball, and it's not your regular green ball that we play with. This weekender league was designed to play with red balls because some teams wanted to play competitively with a ball that is slightly heavier than the regular green ball. Mithil bowling to Rahel. Start of the fourth over. Easy single down square leg. So as the game progresses, we are getting a little bit of rain. I'm not sure if you guys can see that on the camera yet. I will be wiping off the lens of the camera at some point. Mithil with a big run up. Arif went for a big swing, doesn't connect much to the ball, gets an easy single. So we're going to look for some big hits by Rahil today at the game, only for the purpose because we haven't seen him hit big on camera yet. Yesterday's game that was streamed, we didn't see anything big on him. Once again played on the off, and if you did notice on the last ball, the ball did rise quite higher than expected, even though with the wet conditions. It may be because of the weight of the ball, or it could be just the new turf on at this field. So we are playing at Johnson's Park today. Final games between DareDevils and NJSBCL. A very confident shot by Arif down the square. Mithil is keeping the line on the off. The rain has started to pick up now, and I'm pretty sure we will see some bats flinging out. It is wet conditions quite considerably. As you see, we have only 2 spectators today for this game, probably because of the rain. I will be focusing on them soon, after this over maybe. Mithil to Rahil. Big shot. Doesn't connect well. Still on the ground. And an easy single. So if you look at it, that's the NJSBCL camp today. We have quite a few people here, shielded from rain under the tree. And then these are the 2 spectators today. One of them is an enthusiast for cricket, and the other one was an ex-EC member, Abby and Rashid. Back to the game. score is 13 at the end of 4 overs. The batsman is walking out. The rain has kind of picked up. I don't know if you guys can gauge this. It's hard for the ball and the bat to connect in this rain, especially on a tennis ball game, because the fur catches a lot of water and then it becomes kind of difficult to hit. And that may be one of the reasons why DareDevils, upon winning the toss, decided to bowl first to restrict NJ Stars. They're a big hitting team. And here's your Daredevil camp. So I think the game is adjourned at this point. I am not sure what the umpires are discussing. We're going to try and capture the umpires on screen for you guys. Remember, this is amateur streaming. The best effort that we can put in from the back of the trunk. Wish we could show you the setup. So at this juncture, I think the batting team captain just spoke to the umpire and is trying to communicate something back off to their team members, which I think they are also concerned, because usually we do not see 13 runs in 4 overs by NJ Stars. The ground is certainly wet. The rain is pouring down upon us. As you can see in the background, when the cars travel, you see a big spray coming out of the tires, and I don't know if you can see the rain, but I think it's kind of clear from this video. There is quite a bit of rain. Daredevil players are still out there trying to make a match out of this one. So Sunny is back to discuss with the umpires again as to how they would like to proceed with this game. At some point it does become unsafe for the players as well, and NJSBCL does respect players and their safety at all times. Tapas is the second umpire today for this game. He's been one of the most umpired person at NJSBCL. He does do quite a bit of umpiring through the season with us, and I'm sure he does umpiring with A lot of other leagues in New Jersey as well. So game is stopped at this point, 4 overs, 13 runs, no wickets down. It is certainly unsafe for play at this juncture, as I would think. Once again, I am not officiating this game. We'd like to take some interviews today, if possible, with people. So NJSBCL is headed back to the camp. I'm sure DareDevils want to play this game. They have the upper hand at this point.